I feel like you look really good. And I just like hopped out of the shower, ran here.
Wait,
Like sitting next to a 10 right now.
I'm like so flattered right now.
Are
this
you
is
kidding
so
me?
nice.
I'm like literally like you're fucking intimidating me, you fucking bitch.
What the fuck?
It's like no one knows what the fuck they're doing anymore.
Let's just give them the do's and don'ts.
I feel a little shitty about myself. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because it's like a week that we've been trying to go to the fucking gym.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a week that we've been not going to the gym and just like doing our own thing. And tonight, I know I forced you to film a podcast. I'm sorry. But I
was pissed. I was pissed as fuck. First of all, fuck our gym.
Fuck our gym. We can't go alone. If one of us can't go, then we both don't go to the gym because we literally cannot go to the gym by ourselves.
It's I walk in.
It's predator central.
It's predator central.
Yeah.
It's like, like half of the people here are not even here to work out. They're here to get picked up or to pick up.
Yeah.
It's the scariest thing.
One time I saw a girl with the most beautiful makeup look. The most beautiful
but I don't get it.
makeup look. And I was like, oh my God, I can't even achieve a makeup look like that if I tried and I wanted to go to a party. And she was here out at the fucking gym.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know. And it's like the long hair, not tied. First of all, who goes to the gym and doesn't tie their fucking hair?
Is your neck not like profusely sweating?
And she must be all like wet underneath the hair. I know for a fact those that are there to train and those that are there to pick up other people.
Yeah.
100%.
Like I actually got a DM recently from a guy and he's like, I have a question. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I'm
already mad.
He's like, do you know what you're doing at the gym? Because like you literally always do the same types of exercises. And it's like, do you have a plan or did you get a trainer? Like, why do you always do those exercises?
Why does he know the exercises that you're doing? Who goes to the gym and starts observing other people's workout routines? Jason, worry about yourself.
Like, thank you. I've never went to the gym and observed one person's workout routine. I've never, if you put me, any person that's been at the gym ever in their life, I cannot even tell you what they do for arms, what they do. Like, how am I supposed to know? You're not supposed to pay attention to anybody else at the gym. You're focusing on yourself.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
What did you say?
I was like, oh, haha. No, I'm like, oh, haha. Like, yeah, like we got a program made like a long time ago and like we kind of just stuck to it. Because it's essentially like what happened.
I'm so blown away.
But like, how do you know
that
this?
he memorized that we do the exact. You know what we do though? We do. Not to expose it, but we do because it's just like there's so many machines you could use and there's so many people. So it's like I'm restricted to a certain amount of machines. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, we actually do the same thing pretty much over and over. But that's literally only because of COVID. Because before COVID, we did so many different exercises. Like we could have done abs, we could have done arms.
Well, now you can only use half the machines because the other half is like it's every second person can use a machine.
And there's no mats.
Yeah.
So like all you have is to like do legs.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck you.
Yeah. No. Snatched a little ass and a huge gut.
Oh my God. That's literally our fucking
because there's
problem.
no more mats at the gym.
That's actually our problem. And the thing with the gym though is that I feel like as a girl, you have to be very secure with yourself because you are going to get looked at. Like, you have to know this. Like, you are going to get looked at.
But there are girls that want to be looked at. You could differentiate the two.
Yeah.
Who wants to be looked at and who doesn't. The ones that don't look like life is super hard. There's no makeup. Her hair's in a bun, but it's like there's things in the bun. You're like, hey, is that a brush?
They're literally sweating.
Are those my car keys in your hair? What is that? She has like a huge McDonald's
they're like sweating
t-shirt.
In places they shouldn't be sweating.
Yeah, and
like,
you're
they're
not
really
sure like is this girl skinny or is this girl not skinny because you can't tell because the clothes are so baggy.
Yeah.
She just doesn't want to be seen.
She is going to the gym for her fucking self and that's the way it should be. Like this is it, okay? Go to the gym for yourself, do your thing, fine.
Yeah.
Then there's the people that obviously, you know, like the gym is a little place that
with the short shorts and the sports bra and the hair done and the makeup.
We're gonna get so fucking
but it's true. Like
call
me out if I'm lying. Like it's true.
No, it's true. But then there's the guys.
I'm scared of all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them are predators, all of them. There's the guys that they just stare at you from a distance, but they like make sure that that you see that they're staring at you, and they just don't stop staring at you. And then you're like, you want the machine? Like, you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, are you looking at me? Is the girl in the back like, what's going on? Your earphones in.
So every 2 seconds you're taking them out because you're not sure if he's about to say something to you.
Exactly. And then there's the guys that I don't know if you remember, but you were on vacation, and then there was this guy that came up to me at the gym, and he's like, oh my God, are you the girl from the podcast? And I'm like, yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, you had called me.
Yeah, I called you right away, obviously. I was like, what the fuck? Someone recognized us from the podcast? Like, what's going on? But yeah, then there's guys that actually try to make conversation with you. And there's guys that rip us for like the machines.
I think most girls feel the same way. It's not like, don't fucking make conversation with me at the gym, especially if you see that I'm grinding out here. I'm really working out. Like, don't like, oh, ça va? Like, can I have your Snapchat or your Instagram?
Yes.
And I was like, no.
Yes, like people think it's normalized to go up to girls at the gym and be like, oh, can I have your number? Can I have your Snapchat? Like, we're here for the same reason. Like, we don't want to get picked up. Like, we're here to train. That should be the goal at the gym. If you want to go hook up with somebody, like, go to a bar, go to a restaurant, go somewhere that's the culture. Like, at the gym is just not the place.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to meet someone,
it's the worst.
It's the worst. I mean,
because you have to stop. You have to take out your earphones. You lose that stamina that you had. You lose that stamina that you had.
I'm like angry today.
Slapping the shit. People listening to this in the car are like, "What's that sound?" Alessia's so into it. She's like pounding her fist.
It's because we've been going to the gym for so long. It's like 4 years, and it just never changed. It never changed. Like, we never feel comfortable going to the gym alone. Like, never. We get stared at. We get, like, people coming up to us. And it's like an uncomfortable situation. So, yes, I am aggravated.
If you are a female and you do go to the gym alone, you're a hero. Like, you're my god.
Or you go to the gym at times that like 50-year-old men go to the gym, like 6 a.m. If you go to the gym at 6 a.m,
those
like
50-year-old men don't care about you. They don't care about you.
You're chilling. Or if you go at like 2 a.m, you're chilling, which is what we used to do.
We used to do that.
Yeah, because again, no predators at 2 a.m. It's literally like it was me and her and like 3 other people. So we were flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. We started going to the gym like now that it's allowed, okay, like COVID season, and you had to make an appointment, but we didn't know this. Like, we didn't know. We're just 2 little girls in a big world. Like, we really didn't know this shit. So I get out of my car. I'm so excited we could finally go back to the gym. We get to the door, and the guy goes, I'm not entirely sure if I could let you in. You didn't make an appointment, but he recognized us, so he lets us in. Now, me and Alessia also didn't know that you had to wipe down every single machine. Didn't this guy come and fucking rip our assholes in half? And he goes, it's because of people like you that there's COVID. Wipe your machine. And he like throws
I remember this.
A spray and the paper, and he's like, wipe down every single machine that we used. We used one machine, first of all.
Yeah, we didn't extend far into the gym. Yeah, we didn't extend far into the gym to say that we like contaminated 10 machines and we didn't wash them. We literally had just left that machine. Like, we just picked up our shit and started walking towards another machine. And in our defense, we didn't see any of the stations.
I didn't know.
There was no paper. There was like,
communication at our gym is shit.
Yeah, like
nobody that worked there said that. Didn't know you had to make a reservation. Didn't know you had to clean the machine. I didn't know anything.
No one told us anything. So,
and I was like, how am I supposed to clean it? Like, I'm looking around, and then he goes like, every station in the far left, go in the back behind the wall. There's a paper and a spray. You're supposed to know this. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know this? Like, who the hell told you?
Yeah, he got really mad. He was like the Karen of the gym.
He was the Karen of the gym.
And then, like, I actually noticed the whole time he was like staring at us to make sure that
not because he found us attractive, because he was waiting to rip us again.
Yeah, he was about to rip us another asshole. That's for sure.
But now we wipe all those fucking machines. Yeah. We wipe it before, we wipe it after. We see you about to use it, we're gonna come wipe yours fucking too.
Yeah, we bring our own fucking wipes. We're really chilling. We're chilling here.
So, Alessia, seriously.
Why did that make me nervous?
No, seriously, no. Something happened at work today.
Okay.
And I need more than anything your opinion and your insight on this, because when it happened, I was so close to FaceTiming you and being like, holy shit, what's just going down here is like insane.
It's like do's and don'ts materials.
It was dudes. For me, I was like, you guys are blessing me with content right now. Okay.
Right,
but no, I'm super into it. Like, listen to this because I've never even experienced something like this before. Okay. So you know that everybody I work with is relatively young.
Yeah.
Like around the same age as me, a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to explain this to you the best that I could without exposing your... Okay. There's a girl that I work with.
Okay.
We're going to name her Sally.
Okay.
Okay. Sally is talking to a guy.
Okay.
But this guy's ex also works with us.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this guy, I'm going to name him... I just looked at a Rod, so I'm going to name him Rodney. Okay.
Why do you choose? Like, you could have chosen any name. It could have been Bob. It could have been Carl. It could have been, like, Dean. Rodney? Like, that doesn't even roll off.
I'm emotionally invested in Rodney now. I have, like, a sentimental attachment to the name.
All right, so let's stick to fucking Rodney.
Therefore, he is Rodney.
Okay, so this guy, Rodney.
This guy, Rodney.
Is a fuckboy.
Is talking, well, in my opinion, but I'm not going to label anybody.
Got it.
Rodney is talking to Sally, okay? Rodney's ex, we're going to name her Tracy, is also friends with us. So now, this morning, I forgot her name. Tracy? What did I say her name was?
Tracy.
Tracy? No. Who the fuck's the initial? Sally. Okay, fuck. I'm going to get this. Sally.
It's her story.
It's because the names. They fucked me up. I need like a whiteboard, like saying this girl's name and switch to this.
A cheat sheet. Okay.
Okay. So Sally is talking to Rodney. Okay. They're getting, I wouldn't say they're getting serious, but they're definitely fucking around.
Got it.
But Sally feels so fucking guilty because she still works with, fuck's her name? Tracy. So she comes up to me this morning and she's freaking out. And she goes, Amanda, like, I'm freaking out. She's like, I feel so guilty. Like, I feel so guilty talking to this girl's ex. A, because she never said anything. And B, she's like, because I feel like I, in a way, even though we're only work friends, we still are friends.
Okay, so this girl only knows that Tracy is his ex because he told her.
Yes.
Not because Tracy told Sally.
Yes. The girls have no idea.
Okay.
The girls both have no idea this is going on. The man knows this is going on.
Well, I mean.
But the girls have absolutely no idea this is going on. And he's telling the new girl that he's speaking to, he's basically saying like, listen, she still likes me. My ex still likes me. She works with us, this and that. So he's like, it's up to you if you want to tell her. But to keep like the calm waters, I suggest we don't. But now she feels super guilty not saying anything because we're eating lunch together. She's there and she's just...
I think that's a bit of a red flag. That he doesn't want, like, the new girl, Sally, to tell the old girl. Yeah. Just because if he is, like, I guess, serious about this girl Sally. I don't know the relationship. I don't know if they're like just fucking or if they're just like talking. Like, I don't know. But if he's trying to be serious about Sally, then like who cares? Like, it's an ex for a reason. And I think, okay, how close are Sally and Tracy?
Well, that's what I asked. Essentially, they only work together. They won't chill out of work. They won't speak out of work.
So they're not friends. They're acquaintances. This is why the word acquaintance was built. Ask William Shakespeare, whoever invented the word acquaintance. I don't know who invented it. But that's not a friend. A friend is like, you know, in like, but you got a friend in me in Toy Story. Like, you don't do that to friends, but like, this girl is your acquaintance.
Yeah.
A friend is somebody that, like, you chill with, somebody that you can confide in, somebody that you speak to on a regular basis, somebody that you actually genuinely care about. Like, if they're not friends.
Because my question to her was this when she was freaking the fuck out on my desk this morning. I was like, if his ex gets fired today, will you ever see her again? Will you ever talk to her again?
And when she said?
She said no.
So then...
She's like, no, I don't. She's like, but now when we're at work, she's like,
Hodge.
we're constantly chilling. She's like, so shouldn't I? And I told her, like, for me in that position, I see no sense of loyalty. Because what do you owe that girl?
You owe her nothing.
You owe her nothing.
No.
She's not really your friend, because the second that she gets fired, you're never seeing this girl again.
No, exactly. And at the end of the day, like, if this guy is okay with still seeing Sally as he works with Tracy, which is his ex, then if he's okay with it and Sally's okay with it, then Tracy just has to grow a pair of fucking balls and deal with it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, the world goes on and she's not gonna stop, like, Sally's not gonna stop living her life and going for who she wants to go for just because of another person. Like, fuck her, especially if you're not friends.
What I was telling her, though, is that I don't understand why she feels this amount of guilt when in the grand scheme of things, he should be feeling guilty. Because he's still entertaining. Like, look, I wasn't going to tell her to her face. She's probably going to know now. But he's still entertaining his ex. He's still calling her. He's still texting her. They're still chilling sometimes. Like, I'll see them at work, him and her. So it's like, come on. Like, the guilt should be on his end, not hers.
Yeah, but then there's the factor that he doesn't really give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, if he really had a guilty conscience, he wouldn't go for Sally anyways. Because he sees that they're work friends or whatever, friends. Like, very big friends. Like, I would say acquaintances. But if he doesn't, and like, if he didn't care initially, what would make him care over time? Like, I feel like if he cares over time, then he's just using it as an excuse for some reason. Because initially, he knew what he was getting himself into. Like, he knew Sally and Tracy were work friends, and he knew, or were acquaintances, and he didn't really care to talk to Sally, even though he knew Tracy was his ex, and he doesn't care. Like, in my opinion.
But do you think that Sally should confront Tracy and say?
I think that if it comes up in conversation, like, sure, but it's really not Sally's place to be like, by the way, I'm talking to your ex-boyfriend. Like, I wouldn't do that if I wouldn't do that if it was just an acquaintance. Like, until it becomes something a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
If it ever becomes something serious between them, then maybe, like, just out of respect, be like, listen, like, Sally should be like, okay, you know, eventually, like, one time, you know, me and him, we were just talking and then we hit it off and now, like, we're a bit more serious, and then, like, just say it in a respectful way. But right now, I don't know the relationship between them, but right now, like, if it's fresh, then, like, I probably wouldn't. But does that make me a bitch? Maybe. So like, I'm listening to myself speak and I'm like, I'm really this person right now. But yeah, I probably wouldn't, depending the relationship, like, unless they're actually in a relationship. Sally and Randy, what did we call him?
Rodney.
Connor.
People listening, you're gonna be like, okay, wait, this is Tracy, this is Rodney.
Yeah,
okay,
we're really
who's Connor now? Oh my god, and Rodney? Who the fuck is Rodney? Oh my.
Randolph. Okay, yeah, we chose the hardest name to pronounce on the fucking earth.
I said fucking Rodney. Who the fuck is Randolph now?
No one's Randolph. I don't know. I was close.
Next time, just saying the real names. Fuck all of you. Don't get yourselves in that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Next time we're exposing everybody. So yeah, if Rodney. If Rodney doesn't care, Sally shouldn't care, and Tracy should suck both of their invisible dicks on her own, because I don't really necessarily think she's allowed to have an opinion, and that's the Alessia's point of view on this one. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god, Alessia, fuck, man. You're a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay to be a bitch when you're right.
No, 100%. Even when you're fucking wrong.
When you're wrong.
Fuck all you people.
It's fine.
Oh, fuck. I just fucking told her, though, like, I don't understand. Because
like,
I just don't fucking get it.
before?
I just don't get it. You know what, Alessia? I'm going to be super fucking dead ass with you. The only person I'd be like, are my best friends. If one of my best friends tells me, like, don't talk to this fucking guy, okay, I won't fucking talk to him. You know, if he's your ex, if you liked him, if you had sex with him, fine, I won't talk to him. But other than that, even if, let's say, it's one of, like, your friends that's not necessarily mine, I don't think I give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
And that's just the truth on that.
Yeah. Fucking.
Because you have friends that I'm not friends with that sorry, like she fucking probably knows that I was talking to her ex and I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I remember you were chilling with her and I was like, what's good? Like, seriously.
Yeah, it wasn't awkward for me at all at that current moment. But no, it's true. Speaking about that, to what extent? So like they would just have to be your best friends. Like
I have to feel some sense of loyalty to them. Okay. They have to be somebody that I will confide in. They have to be somebody I consider a friend. If I'm ever in need of something, they're one of the people I could be like, you know what? I need something. Let me hit her up. She's there for me all the time, and I'll be there for her.
Got it.
Not just some random girl that I spoke to once. I don't know you shit, and don't even say that you're my friend because you're not.
Yeah. We're acquaintances.
Shakespeare invented the word.
I think he
for
did.
this reason. Shakespeare was like, one of the stages is gonna be two bitches trying to figure out who they can have sex with and who they can't, and they're gonna need the word acquaintance. So here the fuck I am.
Here the fuck I am.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, I agree. I think that it's gonna be solely best friends that I would limit myself to, because if I start limiting myself,
then you're single your whole life and you can't touch anybody. You cannot
the
touch
world
anybody.
Is small. Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody.
Like, listen, it happens that you hook up with somebody that you've like mutually know through somebody else, and like, okay, big fucking deal. Like, really big fucking deal. If you don't have an emotional relationship with that person, I mean, the person that you're like low-key betraying, I mean, then like, who the fuck cares? And they have no reason to get angry unless they were friends.
Even if the person was once your best friend but no longer is, you don't know her shit.
Yeah, because you're not best friends for a reason. I think I would do that on purpose.
Your true colors are like fucking spewing out of
This is why we only have each other as friends, and like maybe two more girls.
Whatever.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's a very tough situation, just because I do get it, because Sally and Tracy have to go to work together every day. And they have to see each other every day. And then if Tracy does end up finding out about Sally and Randolph, then Tracy might feel awkward, and Tracy
not Randolph. Oh, shit. But okay, you guys get it. It's the guy with the R. Just call him R-Man from now on.
Fuck, R-Man. Okay, that's easier, R-Man. Yeah, so if Tracy ends up finding out that Sally and Arman are together, then it might be awkward, it might be whatever, but for what, like 3 fucking days? Then what is she gonna do? Cry herself to sleep every day? Like, what is she gonna do? She has to show up to work. She has to still see the same people that she sees every day. Like, what is she gonna do? Especially if they are not, like, she has to put in her brain, are me and Sally friends? If this was with Sally's ex, would I feel comfortable taking him from Sally? And if her answer is yes in her brain, then this situation is all okay.
Yeah.
And I've explained this to my other friends too, because they've been in situations like this before, where they work with somebody, or they're like mutual friends with somebody that has already hooked up with the person they're trying to hook up with.
Yeah.
And like, they've been nervous about it because they don't want any confrontation. But at the end of the day, it's like, unless you're very close to that person, live your best life.
Yeah.
Like, go crazy. Live your best life. And that's all I have to say from that.
Yeah. No,
yeah, that's my TED Talk for today. So, love that for us.
100%. I just like, fuck, I was baffled. I was really baffled by, and like, I thought she was going to start to cry and everything. And I was like, I just don't get it. But I get it. Like, if you're a loyal type of person, to feel the sense of loyalty. But I was like, but what do you feel? Like, attachment to what? To like lunch? What's going on?
I think this whole situation is very like iffy, because it really depends on personality, because I know that there's people that would be really torn.
Oh yeah, we have a friend that's like beating herself up over
exactly. Like, there's people that would be really torn, and then there's people that their inner bitch like blossomed out and they don't care. Like us, essentially. Yeah. Like, I don't think you would care in a situation like that. Like, I probably wouldn't care in a situation like that, because at the end of the day, you owe them nothing.
You owe them shit.
So,
it really comes down to realizing, are we friends or not? Yeah. Put yourself out of work, put yourself out of school, literally put yourself in a situation where you need this person. Is this person there for you? Would you even reach out to this person? Yes or no?
Yeah.
If your answer is yes, and you chill with them and you speak to them, then yeah, don't do it. You're a bit of a bitch. I'll just be straight up.
No, yeah. You're allowed to call people bitches in the right context. Like, they would be a bitch at that point. Like, yes, I agree.
But if this is somebody that you see on occasion, you don't really talk to them. When you do talk, it's only small talk. You never get into anything deep. This person is not your friend.
Yeah.
You run into this person a few times, and it is what it is. You could sleep with their boyfriend. No, their ex.
And that's that on period on Dudes and Don'ts for today. And are we done? Because, I mean...
Yeah, we really went on a tangent
went off.
here.
Yeah, we went on a little rant. We love this for us, for our podcast, and for everybody listening, our fans.
I hope you took something away from this besides the fuck up of the names.
And besides the fact that Shakespeare invented the word acquaintance, which is probably not even true, please just let us know if it is.
He did not invent the word acquaintance. Isn't Shakespeare like a... He didn't invent words.
Yeah,
he's a poet.
No, he invented words.
He invented words?
I think so. I really think so. Whatever. Like and subscribe to our channel. We are the Dudes and Don'ts girls. This was episode 9. And with that, we're out for this week.
We're out.
It's like no one knows what the fuck they're doing anymore.
Let's just give them the do's and don'ts.